Do you want to talk about your own personal trauma?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. I certainly would understand.
No, Sunday we recorded the show right after the Lions game, and I went home, drove north, and fucking crashed my truck. I crashed into a combine.
Did you? But you blacked out, correct? You woke up like after the crash, right?
This is what happened. I woke up and I'm looking at my steering wheel and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? What is this? And then I'm figuring out, all right, I'm in my truck. I better get going. I look and I see a building, and behind me, I see a road and I see cars passing. And then I notice that I'm stuck under a combine, like an actual tractor combine, a massive one. I did 0 damage to the combine.
Isn't this kind of like Mike Clark? Oh my God, I'm in my salad. I mean, is it really similar in a way? You did not remember crashing the car.
No. I woke up and I was really just confused. My head was foggy. I'm like, what is going on? And why is my airbag deployed? And then I couldn't get out my car door. It wouldn't open because I smashed.
You had no recollection of hitting the combine, right?
None whatsoever. And I have a dash cam, and so I've been trying to load that dash cam up to see my crash.
Oh shit! I don't know if I could watch that.
But
it looks like a bad. I mean, it's amazing that you're okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty banged up. Like I got a lot of bruises, superficial cuts, and stuff like that.
So you think you had a seizure?
I think I had a seizure. Yeah, I have epilepsy, but I've been seizure free for like 5 years, and I think I had one when I was driving, and it sucks because it throws.
Yeah, Kristen's upstairs working from my living room or from my dining room, whatever that room is.
My wife is here. I no longer live next to Marcus, who can chauffeur me around anywhere I want to.
I can still pick you up there. We're glad BranDon's okay.
Yeah, right.
Yes, BranDon's okay.
Dude, my body.
Did you see what did the doctor say? Without violating any HIPAA.
It's his thing.
Check this out, Drew. There's these all over my body.
What is it? I can't see.
Wait, from the accident?
Yeah,
bruise?
they're purple bruises all over. I bit my tongue somehow. My tongue is bruised.
Ow.
Oh.
Like when I pull my tongue out, it's black.
Fuck.
It's gross.
Well, when did you
Can I see your black tongue?
Yeah.
Let me see. This is cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You bit the shit out of your tongue.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
Dude.
Yeah.
Not sure I want to be near you.
I woke up and I called 911.
That's interesting. You had to be the one that called 911. There was no one else around.
Well, at first I woke up and called my wife, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to come home right away. I think I'm crashed, but I don't know where I'm at. So I had to Google myself.
Chris would go, okay, I'll see you when you get here.
Okay, call Marcus. He'll come pick you up.
No, she told me to call 911, but I didn't know where I was, so I had to use Google Maps.
Call 911, I'm going back to bed.
Google Maps, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm in a field and underneath the combine.
So it really was like Mike Clark. Oh my God, I'm in my salad.
Yeah.
So the police show up, and the guy goes, "What the hell did you do?" And
that's really not what I want the policeman to do.
I drank a lot of beers.
You got to understand, and hopefully, maybe we can. I'll send this. We'll put
I'm a really inaccurate driver.
Maybe we'll put this picture in the show notes. But I was stuck underneath the combine, and it was odd. I don't know what to say. I'm pretty depressed.
The amazing
about the whole
thing in seeing the pictures that you sent is how did your windshield not break? And thank God it didn't break.
It did break in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Dude.
But it's intact. It stayed intact. It didn't do that whole, tempered glass shatter thing.
I hated being that guy, but I couldn't help being the, oh my God, this could have been so much worse guy.
No,
I
definitely
couldn't help it. It was just like, wow, this looks really bad, and you're okay. So
I mean, had I gone to the left, I'd have been going incoming traffic, and then I went to the right instead and aimlessly through a field and ran into a combine. I did not do any damage to the combine. They make those things pretty big and pretty strong.
What if you would have kept going and the combine wasn't there? Is it just like a field where you would have just
I would
petered
have
out and slowed down? Or
I would have crossed Van Dyke again.
Oh boy!
I would have just kept driving.
Well, BranDon was sick on the show on Sunday, and I didn't know that.
That's when this happened. Yeah,
you told me when you were leaving that you got sick, and I said, "Are you okay to drive?" And you said, "Yeah." And you seemed fine.
Yeah.
You seemed like, oh, that's weird that BranDon got sick. And I was like, I wonder if he ate something, or I didn't know. But I feel like those things have to be connected.
Possibly. I wanted to see if Bentley had the video of me because, we filmed this.
Right, and that's what I mean. You were so good-humored about it that I thought you must be okay.
Yeah, and I thought I felt...
I have it. If you want me to pull it up.
Can you see BranDon throwing up?
I'm sure.
I think you can
Give
because
me a second. I'll have to pull it.
It was when Mark
Didn't load
was
it last night. He went with Corey Feldman.
Mark was reading the final reads of a stop set, and Drew had come down to start talking about Chester Bennington's family, and that was when I was Ralphing, and I didn't interrupt the show or anything. I didn't even feel sick. It hit me. I puked, and that was it. And then on the way home, I just started feeling a little weird, and I crashed into a combine.
That is really, God, that sucks.
Are you getting enough vitamin C?
No, I have very, very low vitamin D, they said. I don't know what that's all about.
I just want to, this is really probably a little selfish of me, but I want to point out how focused I am, that I'm so focused on doing a great show for people. I did not even know you were throwing up for 4 minutes.
I had no idea either. He asked me after the show.
Congratulations on your focus, Mark.
Well, I think that
Mark has a straight-on view of BranDon, too.
I know. Congratulations, Brandon, on hiding it very well.
I
We
did.
didn't even hear you.
No, I potted myself down and I Ralphed. I puked a good amount.
Ugh.
But after that,
Wait, so you puked in the garbage can?
yeah, then I cleaned it before I left. Don't worry.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, it didn't
were
even
you-
smell.
Did you take the garbage can out of the room or something? I mean, when you were puking, or did you just puke right there and
I
then...
puked right there and kept it there for the rest of the show. And then
What?
at the
You
end,
was there the rest of the show?
and then at the end, I bagged it up, and the bag's still right there with my vomit.
Oh, we'll
Yeah.
take it outside. It was trash day today.
My bad.
No, you don't have to do it now. Brandon, I'm joking. No, you didn't have to go do it right now.
I wouldn't mind him doing it right now. I don't really mind.
It doesn't smell.
That's so weird. How the fuck did all that happen? And totally clueless.
All right, how far in you said was it?
So you were reading commercials, and it was right before. Actually, I got the log.
There's Eli. Let's see.
So Eli was gone.
There's Jamie.
So,
Foxx.
wait, I have to ask something before you get any further. Did the doctor make any connection between the throwing up and the blacking out with a seizure?
No, they don't know. They don't
they're,
know yet.
they're not connected at all?
They just don't know yet. It's kind of a guess and check thing. So after
So
the first,
any legal ramifications for me are probably out the window.
oh, you're fine. Don't
Okay,
worry.
thank you.
So this will be after the Corey Feldman police
I
escort.
thought about
Mark.
that
Oh,
momentarily.
after Corey, okay.
It'll be
thought-
after Corey.
I thought about momentarily that when BranDon left, was I sensitive enough about him throwing up? Because I did say, "Are you sure you're okay to drive?" But he seemed so fine and was so sure he was okay.
Yeah.
That now I'm bummed out for both of us.
So you'll
More for
see.
you, of course,
You'll see.
but closer than it should be.
Hang on. Let me crop this here.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so we can see myself.
This is
puke.
about when it happens. We get that out of the way too.
All right. I was gonna say it's when Drew comes back downstairs.
Flavors, apple ice, wintergreen.
Okay, yeah, Drew's currently. Well, you got your head in your hand. You look a little. Oh.
Yeah, you look pretty unhappy.
Reaching for the can.
Oh, he's reaching for the can.
I think for a minute
Oh, you
there.
just swallowed. You just swallowed a big swallow.
Oh, swallowed a lot. Swallowing.
Spit it. Oh!
Damn.
But
I rained hell.
I did not see anything come out though, because his shoulder's blocking his mouth now.
Oh, you can see it all right.
You can?
Yes. Here, I'll back it
Jeez,
up.
I look terrible.
You don't need to back it up. It's okay.
No, I'm going to show you. You asked.
Oh man.
It's not like it's not a violent outburst. It's
If this
just,
happens again, could you not be quite so close to the Castellanos jersey?
it's right after you take that thing out of your mouth.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know if that's a Lucy breaker.
That was a Zen.
Oh! Did you see it, Drew?
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, my God.
There's another one. That second one there.
Jesus Christ. I can't. This is like sleeping through something and you can't believe you slept through it.
Yeah.
Except I was wide awake. I was 3 feet away.
I'm watching. I can see us on my feed over here.
Yeah.
I'm looking down typing, and you're reading a sponsorship.
Can we watch all 3 windows?
Yeah, hang on. Let me resize it. That's really great. Sorry, Brandon.
No, it's fine. I didn't realize I got that ill.
I didn't realize it either.
Look at those 2 cold bastards while that man is in terrible, terrible distress.
All right, let me back it up.
Who looks less concerned?
Probably me because I'm typing. The computer. You're actually working and reading
That's
something.
true, yeah, and I'm ruffling papers and... Oh, my God,
I'm
you're
going
still
backwards
sick.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How can this be completely unconnected? That's really odd, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't had a seizure in 5 years. I've been highly regulated on medication. I felt great. And this sets me back. This is a big setback for me.
Go to lucy.co.
Oh, you're doing the read too.
To get 20% off your first order.
Look how disinterested Drew and I are in what's going on over there.
It's kind of incredible. Sorry, lucy.co. Code Drew. 20% off always.
Oh God, dude.
There's no sound. Is your mic off?
I turned it off. I didn't want to interrupt the show.
Great, good job. Way to be thinking. And nicotine is an addictive chemical. Oh man! Wow! We need to put this out.
Cow.
This should definitely go out, shouldn't it?
Okay, now I just looked up and I still had no clue what was going on over there.
Watch two co-hosts ignore third co-host as he pukes his brains out.
How do you rally though? What a trooper, man!
I was really sweaty.
I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. You're picking it up again.
Oh yeah, I went back a couple times.
And once again, Drew and I oblivious to it.
And then you'll see I was so sweaty from puking that I was a mess for a couple minutes, but then I calmed down and I finished the show and I thought everything was fine. And I didn't know what hit me on the way home. I don't know. I'm just thankful that I didn't die. And,
Yeah, we all are.
This reminds me of a story I heard. God, I don't know how I thought of this. This is really weird. My brain contains a lot of stories, and sometimes they come up. They enter my brain when they're connected, and sometimes they don't. And this one, I just had a direct hit. Someone I know was spending the night spending a few days at a friend's house. Someone who is a great guy, but not always easy to say his house. He's very, take your shoes off, that kind of person. Pretty anal, very, very clean and neat. I mean, these are all good characteristics. But anyway, the person that I'm referring to was not feeling well, and I'm trying to remember the front of the story, but he got there after doing something that day, was feeling sick, and decided to lay down. So he laid down, and this is this is the part that's really funny. He was dreaming. When you're sick, sometimes you just dream bizarre things.
Oh yeah, God, yes.
He was having these bizarre dreams where he was farting, like huge farts in his dream. I know, it's really funny, until he woke up and realized he was shitting the bed. And not just a little bit.
God. I would have gone back to sleep. Did he go back to sleep?
No, because he was at friend number two's house. He was very anal. His first thought was, "Oh my God, why am I in this bed?"
Oh,
and so he gathers
throw
up
the sheets away.
Yes.
Okay.
Gathers up. No, he got them in a pile. He went down and got some hefty trash bags. Piled everything up, including the comforter, which was impacted. Everything was impacted.
That's pretty bad when you've impacted the comforter.
And even the mattress was impacted.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. He was fucked. And he's like, oh, my God, how am I going to tell? What am I going to do? So he's like thinking, I can order stuff. He's looking at labels and stuff to order things and thinking, how can I get out of this mess? And at some point... he realized he wasn't feeling. He really was so tired. I mean, this is so horrible to be this sick and to have this happen.
That's the other part. You have to clean it up when you feel like garbage,
right? And be worried about the reaction. Anyway, he gets everything cleaned up as best he can, and then he's like, "Oh my God, I really need to lay down." So he gets a couple of towels and lays down and falls back asleep. And guess what? He starts dreaming about.
Oh no, farting!
He's farting.
Oh no! So he blew through those towels?
Yes.
Oh no!
Shit on the towels.
Oh. Nice adding towels to the carnage. When the mattress is already ruined.
Really nice towels too. And I know this guy. I'm sure he had great towels. Probably the best towels money can buy.
Wait, so what did he do with the hefty bags? Did he just like, see you guys later, I'm going home?
He took them outside the next day. Well, first of all, he fessed up.
Okay, well, you almost have to.
Yeah, he did. No, he knew there was no air out. Plus, it stunk.
You guys wouldn't believe this dream I was having.
He was opening the windows, all the windows. He said even the bathroom windows he had to open up because it stunk so bad in the bathroom. So then he decides he has to fess up, and of course the person was much more sympathetic than he anticipated because he was sick. I mean, he's not
Sure.
a horrible person, but still, and by the time he told him, he had reordered everything on Amazon.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and he had the labels and everything. So it really was like pretty amazing. They did this while he was sick. Then he takes the hefty bags, and he was taking them to, I'm trying to think, I think a dumpster nearby. And for some reason, he decided he couldn't do that. Anyway, he had to drive the hefty bags.
What? To his house?
A couple hours to his house with the windows open the whole way.
Oh, is someone not feeling well?
Why couldn't he just throw him in the dumpster?
He dumped them in a dumpster at a home being constructed nearby him.
Oh my God! I can't believe. I think he kind of liked the way it smelled. He was driving that far with him. How could you drive that far if it stunk that bad?
I don't know.
Love it.
He liked it. All right, Brandon, do you want to see the aftermath when you're done?
Yeah, I was in a bad place in the aftermath.
Drew, here he is. You see Brandon take off his headphones, and he is just a disaster there. Take off your head. Look how sweaty your head is.
Oh, wow.
Sweaty.
Wow, it looks like you ran a marathon.
Yeah. You just wiped it on your pants. Now you're wiping your whole face is wiping it on your shirt sleeve. Oh. You're gonna see a rally though. I think when you get over it, you pop up right back onto
He
the
looks
mic.
like one of those Boston Marathon runners that around the 25th mile start shitting themselves
See, look though.
because they're so exhausted.
Look, he looks totally fine now that he's back to
Yeah,
the
now
camera.
focus is back.
Yeah.
Back into it, but I
Hair
still
is
felt
soaking wet
a little
though.
sweaty. Yeah. You know what? This might have had something to do with it. I might have puked up my medication or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
When did you take the medication?
In the morning, so that's not really feasible.
would probably be in your body by then.
But
Oh, jeez,
I'm just
dude.
hoping they upped my medication today. So
They did?
hopefully that does the trick.
How long does that take effect to take effect? When you have the medication?
No, it should keep me regulated right away. The problem I have now is I don't have a vehicle.
Well, yeah, but insurance works. They usually can work fairly fast on those things, can't
Well,
they?
insurance is going to be fine. I have full coverage on my truck, but because of the seizure, I can't drive for 6 months.
Oh, the doctor busted you and said you can't drive for 6 months?
Yeah. So I'm either going to get a moped.
Did you think at some point to not go to the doctor and just pretend like everything's fine?
My wife made me.
Those wives are always looking out for our best interests.
Is that really her call?
Are you going to say this? Then?
Kristen's actually upstairs. I'm going, is that really her call?
Brandon, why do you say, well, you have to drive me since you're the one that made me go to the doctor.
Did you think about going, quote unquote, going to the doctor? And I'm going, yeah, he says it's a fluke and I'm going to be okay. He's up my medication and he says I can drive in 3 days.
And I'm stronger than ever and the cure is more sex. Well, then you know you're lying.
I don't know what to do.
You start riding your bike in?
I'm in a bad place, man. Yesterday was real bad because my
How many
body
miles
hurts
away do
so
you
bad.
live?
I live a long ways away. So it's going to be, I got to figure something out here. It's either going
Should
to
we
be.
get Kristen Gennari looking for a home in Ferndale?
No rental.
That's walking distance?
Why don't you just stay here for a while? Drew's got an extra room.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be a vacation from your family.
Oh my God.
No, I'm in
What
a bad
problem.
spot right now, and I'm pretty fucked up over this. My body still hurts, but I should recover.
I guess you better look into Marcus and see what's
Hopefully I
going on
don't-
there.
Hopefully I don't have another seizure.
What does an Uber cost to get here, by the way?
About $90.
Both ways or one
$90.
way?
One
You
way.
could fly here for less than $90.
Yeah.
$90. What?
Yeah, we priced it out before we came.
What about the bus?
Bus doesn't come that far.
Wait, you can price out an Uber trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Wait, there's no bus service that would take you somewhere to transfer again?
I mean, if I got a half an hour drive to Sterling Heights, maybe.
I'm pretty up on the bus service.
That's
I'm
right.
pretty sure there's two buses that connect that you could take. Well, actually, you have to take 3 buses. I'm sorry.
I would
Yeah,
not-
take 3 buses. You'll be here
I would not let you do that.
with a
That
6
sounds
block
awful.
walk. No, I'm totally kidding. I have no
I
idea
know,
what the
that
bus
would
system
be
is.
so terrible.
I know. But someone would go, oh, there's a bus that runs there, and it goes to Rochester, and then it goes to Troy, and then I think it stops at Royal Oak. You have about a 10-minute layover, and then it takes you to Ferndale.
That would take you
and you'd have
4
like an
hours.
8-block walk.
It would take you 4 hours to get here. I mean, if you lived in this area, yeah, taking a bus, no big deal. But
Yeah.
from all the way up there,
Oh, I
man.
think taking a bus is always a big deal. My personal
Remember when
opinion.
Trudy wanted us to take the bus down? So
No, that was one of the most ill-informed takes possibly ever. There's no way.
I forgot what that was for.
I can't believe she actually had a mental picture of me.
Getting on a bus?
Yeah, getting onto a bus and putting money in that thing or having the proper pass or whatever the fuck you have to do. Wait, Brendan, your back tires are flat.
Yeah. How did that happen?
Yeah. So apparently, I
Ran over some spikes somewhere?
I think I ran over a bunch of shit and it blew my tires out and it broke my front passenger tie rod, which forced it to turn right. So when I turned right, that's when I barreled into this combine. It's a big combine, man.
God, so there's actually 2 of the 3 people in this show right now who have blown out all 4 tires at once.
Yeah. You too,
Except
yeah.
I drove over spikes into a hotel, which had those spike things as do not drive over spikes. I drove over them after a long night at the casino.
Yeah, you went in the do not enter, right?
Yep. Drove right over them. And not only that, was unconcerned, 100% unconcerned, unbothered, and not terribly knowledgeable either. I had no idea because I walked out the next day and was like, oh my God, I got a flat tire. Oh my God, how did I get 2 flat tires on the same side of the car? Holy shit.
It's also one of the only times you've ever bought insurance for your rental.
Yeah, I did because they do that to you in St. Thomas it was. And they're like, it's like, I don't need to buy insurance. Aren't I covered by my home insurance? Because people tell you that.
Credit card, yeah.
Like, oh, no, you have to buy insurance or else this could happen, that could happen, this could happen. I was like, I was getting so concerned, even though I knew it was probably fake, that I bought the fucking insurance. And actually, when I called, they go, did you buy the insurance? I was like, yes, I did. and like these 3 guys came on this giant truck with 4 tires. And I remember the truck arriving and they were just rolling those tires out. And I mean, nothing
Like a
moves
NASCAR
quickly.
crew.
It was pretty fast.
That's pretty sweet.
But if I had not bought the insurance, I imagine that taking place so much, it would have taken days to get new tires.
Hey, Brandon, the guy that owns the combine, did he ever come out? Did anybody ever come out from
No,
that
it's in a
property?
pretty vacant field. And so Kristen and I went to go check it out this morning. And we went and looked at the combine when it was fresh to make sure I didn't do any damage to it. I did not. And there were people working, but I didn't stop and talk to anybody.
Wait, the combine is not injured?
The combine, there's no damage to it whatsoever. I smashed into that fucker, too.
That's impossible.
I know.
I can't believe you went there. I would never have gone there.
No.
Well, I wanted to see what I did, and
Oh, man. No, I prefer to always think I did the least damage that possibly could have happened under the circumstances and just leave it there.
yeah, this is a setback for sure. I don't know.